Nutrition. It's what makes your body run real good. And no, I'm not talking about your good healthy gams. It's things like veggies and pickled deli yams. Unfortunately, seeking wellness through nutrition has its drawbacks. Carrots aren't a cure for childhood vision loss due to reading Captain Underpants in the dark. They're just a thick cinnamon challenge because I couldn't possibly eat more than a spoonful of that dry, crunchy orangeness. Seaweed won't give you that heady Poseidon high you're looking for. No, it'll only give you a taste of an ocean fish without the feeling of doming a creature all the way to the toilet. And potatoes? Those are just moist clumps of dirt covered in skin. But what if it didn't have to be this way? What if being nutritious was delicious and didn't turn you a nerd in the process? What if I said you could get your daily dose of vitamins and protein from eating asphalt like the millennial you are or so badly wish to be? Well, rob yourself a jewelry store so you can afford some metal teeth like Jaws and Jaws 8. Uh-oh, he robot now, because you don't want your pearly white chompers breaking down like a meth-mouthed Furby destined to a life of servitude eating highway scraps and being called a friggin' freak. And speaking of, this freak's name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speaking Sentai.
What's up, guys? The traffic thingy is anyway. Watch out for cars. Which is the fucking... I guess it's a good advice. And it's Carrangers. They should just say that after every episode.
Say what?
Anyway, watch out for cars.
It's practically what they've been doing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who am I?
You're me.
No, what? No, it's your episode.
What do you mean? We already said, my name is James, my name is Nicole.
But then you no, it's your episode. You don't need to throw to me like I'm your queen and your lover and your co-host, Jampy. Guys, we're switching things up. This is Nicole's episode, and then Mom's my friggin' lips now.
Because James wanted to do it this way. And then, of course, he's being weird and controlling about it. Immediately.
I'm a little puppy dog.
How's your week been?
Oh, my week's been fantastic, but Mum's my friggin' lips. How's yours been?
That's not... So you're just not gonna talk the whole time?
Mum, my lip. No, it's been fine. We did a nice playthrough almost all the way of Power Rangers Zeo Pin Battle Spinball. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. Toku Chris was there. Kuga Courage GXL or GX, I think it was. He was there. And Toku Chris was, because Nicole wasn't in the room and I could not go on the internet while playing, I asked Toku Chris, hey, can you please check for a walkthrough? And he's like, hey, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. However, when on GameFAQs, there is no guides, no cheats, no forums, no discussions, 0 on this game. But luckily, he was able to find a walkthrough and was like, hey, hit that thing and then you're good. Mm-hmm. It's a puzzle game.
That's weird.
It is. It's not just like light all these things up on every single thing and then you're golden.
Yeah, it's not like just see how high of a score you can get.
Yeah, I was thinking it was, hey, maybe like get multi-ball and get up to these many points and that's all you need to do to move on to the next stage. Mm-hmm. But a big monster, eventually after you hit specific things in a certain order, will emerge and then you have to hit that monster a bunch with the ball and then they die. And then you have to then go into where the monster was, then stage clear.
That's annoying, but also cool.
Yes, very much. I'm guessing in the manual itself, it tells you how to do this, but we live in a day and an age where you don't own the physical items. Mm-hmm. So things are kind of difficult.
Yeah.
And my queen?
Yes.
How has your week been?
Good. Drawing and playing Animal Crossing and cleaning is what I've been up to.
Oh, I gotta clean the bathroom tonight.
Yeah, you do. I was gonna put all my plants outside, but I kind of just want to take a nap instead.
Do it.
Cause like all of them are fucking dead anyway, so it's like, meh.
Yeah, because they've been inside all year.
It's frustrating because they lasted through like the whole winter until like, I think through April is like when a lot of them died. And I'm like, really? We're so close to summer.
You got to give them CPR for plants. It's where you...
Just pour a shit ton of Miracle Grow on them.
Oh, no. Remember when you were like, these plants have pests on them, so I'm going to spray them with pesticide.
Yeah.
And then it killed the plants.
And the bugs.
I set out what I meant to do.
Yeah.
And it was a success.
They were roses, and roses are fucking so hard to take care of.
That's why they're so expensive.
They're not expensive.
No, to like buy them in a 12-pack.
Like a bouquet.
Yeah, 12-pack of roses.
Yeah. Okay.
My mom worked at a flower store. We weren't allowed to talk to her a week
She
before.
called them 12-packs?
No, but we weren't allowed to talk to her a week before Valentine's Day every
Hey
year.
guys, I'll be right back. I go pick up a 12-pack.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up a 12-pack for the wife.
For the wife.
A 12-pack for the husband is different than a 12-pack for the wife.
The hubby.
Oh, this hubby got a chubby and rubbed me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a chubby of friggin' 12 packs
Okay.
of roses. A chuddy. That's a cannibalistic humanoid underdweller.
What's the rest?
That's it. I'm feeling a little chuddy.
You said chuddy.
Yeah. He's got a little chuddy. Instead of a chubby, meaning an erection, he's got a chuddy, meaning he wants to eat you out, girl, I guess. I don't know. Because he's an underdweller as well. You got to go under them sheets to get there. But yeah, 12-pack of rosebuds. Oh, 12-pack of rosebud lights. Hell yeah. Knows my itches. What's up, Nicole? How you feeling?
Annoyed.
Why?
Because you always have to make things awkward and sexual.
Is that awkward or sexual?
And then I tried to like segue it into being flowers or something.
No, I segued it into being about chuds, and then that segued.
And then you made it to be about eating someone out.
Yeah, because you then followed up when I was just like, he's feeling chuddy, and then you're like, but what does that mean?
Because I thought there were chuddy. Like I thought there were more letters to the acronym.
Oh, no, it's just, okay, cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers demonizing yogurt. They're just like, get this off our shelves, out of here, Greek.
The moment's passed,
fat-free,
James. I'm over it.
Fruit at the
3.
bottom. That can stay because we're going to scoop out the yogurt and keep the fruit. You ever do that? Just eat the fruit without the yogurt?
No.
It's good. It makes you feel powerful.
Do you also eat the yogurt separately then?
Yeah. You eat the yogurt first so you can get to the fruit because that's the treat. It's a allegory, a metaphor for the human condition. You got to work hard through all the like tartness of life to get to the sweetness
or
of afterlife.
You just mix it together and it's good the whole time.
No. What I'm saying is it's an allegory metaphor for the afterlife. Get to heaven, guys. Please pray Jesus. And you can't mix Jesus with life. Heaven is separate. You can't have heaven on earth because heaven after earth.
I'm sorry, but according to all religious people that have given me flyers, everyone's going to hell. So,
and hey, that's fruit at the bottom, apricot, you know? It's still good. It's just not as good as a blueberry or a strawberry. What's your favorite fruit to eat in a yogurt?
Strawberry, I guess.
Okay, pretty good choice. You like a strawberry banana?
Sometimes.
Okay, you like an orange creme?
Sometimes.
Nice. You like that mousse kind they got? Ugh.
Not really.
It's bad. It's weird texture.
All right, guys. This episode is called I Love Roads, the Space Pet. The Space Pet's name is I Love Roads.
Oh.
If you didn't get that.
I Love Lucy.
It's a fact.
A rock fact, because he eats them.
Excuse you, who the fuck is Lucy? And why do you love her?
Oh, because she's just a hoot and a half and a holler sometimes. I just love her. She's America's wife, mother. She's America's wife, mother. She's like, you got some splaining to do over here.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, why? Because I love Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy is the female Lucifer. Could be that as well. Could be a big old ham bone that you eat and then you say, oh, dang, I couldn't eat another bite. And then when you eat another bite, you're like, okay, one more. And then all of a sudden the ham bone's just bone.
I wouldn't know.
Why, you've never eaten a big old ham bone?
No.
Dang. What about a big old tofu bone?
Nope.
They should make bones but are like plant-based so then you can put...
Just made out of wood?
Yeah. But... No, yeah, I guess you could do out of like a chopstick wood.
Yeah.
Or a popsicle wood. But I want...
Just popsicle sticks.
Yeah, popsicle
as
wood.
bones.
Yeah. Them's bones. Now, dems, da bones. Oh, that's two things we do. It's da
Two
bones.
references in one.
So, yeah, you take fake ham. Do they have fake ham?
Yeah. Slices.
Oh, but I want like fake ham. I guess you could food processor the slices.
Sure.
And then...
Smush them together.
Yeah, smush them together with... what could you use? Mayonnaise if you're not trying to go vegan with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're vegan with it, I guess like a salty maple syrup to keep it together.
Sure.
People do put maple syrup on like a sweet honey baked ham. Use honey. But honey is also not vegan, right?
Correct.
Yes, even though some people are like, hey, you're harming bees more by not using the honey. So an agave is more harmful to harvest. I have
I guess
something in my throat.
I guess that or honey depends on the person.
Yeah, so either or. You use honey or you use a maple syrup, and then you congeal it together around a popsicle wood. And then you have ham on a bone. A ham bone.
Wow, truly a masterpiece. Thank you for walking us through that process.
Thank you. This has been my theater, the Masterpiece
All of our
Theater.
lives are so much better.
Thank you. I'm bowing like a conductor would of an orchestra.
I mean, you're not. You're just moving your arms around.
Yeah, because the microphone's in front of my face and then the seat's back is in back of me.
Yeah.
So I can only do this. I'd like to... I have... What was the last thing I ate? Egg burrito. So I would love to see a child who thinks it's fancy, like after they just got done doing a school performance in front of the auditorium, they just move their arms like this. This is like the nerd dab. Like, hello, this is the fancy dab, or not dab, flossing. Fancy floss.
Sure.
There we go. Still doing it.
Yeah. This is great for an audio
Record
only,
me then. Audio only, though.
Platform.
I couldn't possibly seen on camera.
They can hear the bowing through the microphone.
Oh, you can hear a smile.
But not me, because I talk too quiet 24/7.
But you bow real loud.
But I bow loud as fuck.
I pretty much just... It distorts the mics when Nicole bows. So I say, Nicole, please speak at a normal person's volume, and please don't even, if you drop something, just forget it until after the record, because that could turn into a bow.
That's why I was never in theater. I got kicked out because, you have to bow after your performance.
And then all of a sudden, the chair one, first chair is like, she hurt my little ears. They're bleeding.
First chair of theater?
Oh, wait, of theater. Oh, for some reason, I was thinking choir. Okay, musical theater.
You don't usually bow for that.
You don't in choir?
No.
No. Those nerds need to learn how to show some respect to their goddamn parents.
Yeah.
That's why you never hear anyone like...
Yeah, it's such a stereotype that choir is full of rebels.
Yeah. They're just middle fingers to everyone they see. And I won't stand for it anymore. How about instead of
You'll
them...
bow for
Yes,
it?
I'll bow for it. I was going to say they'll do the standing, I'll do the bowing.
They clap and the audience bows.
Choir kids are weird. It's strange how I don't think I've in our adult life met someone who was like, I was in choir.
I was in choir.
Wait, you were in choir?
Yes.
Wait, for real?
In like 5th and 6th grade.
Learn how to bow. Or did you leave because you were like, these are disrespectful hooligans?
No, I left because it was lame.
Okay. Because you're like, we have to wear only black skin tight, but not skin tight threads and sing songs of Christmas mostly, it felt like.
No.
What songs did you sing? It was 5th grade, so it was probably like, Yankee Doodle went to town.
We did like, I remember doing Oliver Twist and like musical stuff.
Okay, so Oliver Twist is a story about a boy who needs food.
Sure.
So just think of that. It's, probably at like a catchy 110 beats per minute mostly. Oliver Twista, that's the rapper Twista, so everything is sped up. It's the same exact play. Just
Is Busta also there?
yeah, I guess Busta could also. Is there someone whose name kind of sounds like Busta in the play?
Oh.
I don't know, guys. Oliver, but no, it's Oliver Twista. And he's just rapidly through. It's practically taking a 45 and making it at the faster RPMs.
Sure.
And that's Oliver Twista.
Are we going to talk about this fucking episode or what?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, how did we get here?
I don't fucking know. You tell me.
Bowing,
Mr.
yes.
Oliver Twista.
Yes, that's going to be edited a little bit.
God damn.
Oliver Twista.
So they have this fucking fluff ball that they call a beager.
Biga. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it beager out of spite.
Okay.
It's
What
my
are you
episode.
talking? Okay, it's yours.
Just to piss everyone off.
She does what she wants. She's like, respect my property.
The Bozak or what the fuck exhaust.
Yeah.
Tell the Bozak to take the highways from Earth and move them into space.
It seems very...
And then tells them, and they said, oh, we don't like manual labor. And he's like, it's fine. We can just use this beager. Beager. And it'll chew out all the little thingies, the beams or whatever, and it's all good. But he says, because he used them before to chew up the highways in space. And I'm like, that makes no fucking sense.
That might have been translation where they meant like in other planets in space to bring them into space.
Okay.
Maybe.
Probably.
I just think the entire thing is poor time management and resource management. It seems like it would just be easier to bring cement trucks into space and start laying things out.
But wouldn't it just like float away?
You get a mold, just a big old mold, and then it dries. You let it bake near the sun.
Okay.
It's like an easy
or
bake
you
oven.
could just like work a species of space animal to death.
No.
That's free, baby.
Oh, Nicole. But how do they then lift the...
The Bozaks say that it's cruel, but then just still go along with it.
They're into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's utterly macabre. But then you're still going to watch a Halloween movie?
That's not the same at all.
Okay, like hitting someone is cruel, but if it's consensual, you're still going to do it.
What?
Yeah, you can hit someone if they ask you.
No,
you know, like when they're
it'd
trying to
be
crunch
more
for
equivalent
exams.
to people who eat meat that sympathize with the animals, or like vegetarians but aren't a vegetarian. They just keep eating meat.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah. While I'm over here chomping on a ham bone made out of soybeans and mayonnaise and popsicle sticks.
Popsicle wood. Popsicle stick is trademarked. Popsicle wood is public.
Popsicle plank.
I think actually Popsicle is a
Copyright
brand name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you type it into anywhere, it's like it's spelled incorrectly. Then when you right click it, it just capitalizes the P.
Ooh, maybe it's one of those things where like people would be like, "Hey, can you hand me a Kleenex?" But it's like you really mean tissue.
Yeah.
How did that even become like a thing?
What? Kleenex or Popsicle?
Just, yeah, like stuff like that where it's like...
Well, it's like, hey, can you give me an Oreo? But it's technically a cookie sandwich.
No, you only call Oreos. You don't call other cookies Oreos.
I'm not like, hey, man, give me some Roundios or whatever. What is it on Kroger now?
I don't know. You're the one that buys them.
I think they're Okays. Something like that.
Well, they're bad.
But what? No, they're not. They're delicious.
So offended.
Do you kiss your mother with that liar mouth of yours?
No, I don't.
Oh no, your mom must be so upset. Moms want 3 things in life:
Kisses
good children,
from liar mouths.
good children, good grandbabies, and kisses from the A and B.
I don't think that's true.
I'll ask a mom. They'll all say it. Oh, and then a glass of wine at the end of the day.
Oy.
Oh, I'm eating on moms.
Got 'em.
I'll call my sister and I'll say, as a mom, what are the 3 things you want?
Got 'em, baby. She'll say cars, ghosts, and cars.
Yeah.
Thought I would get like a better reaction than that, but all right.
Okay, take it over and I'll do it. No, for real.
No, I'm going on to the next.
No, do it one more time.
We're talking about this.
It's cars related, so yeah, it's about it. Yeah. And then say the 3 things.
Space pet, more like space pest. Am I right?
Okay. Controversial now. In my head, I remembered this episode as,
I was
my God.
This is just fucking gremlins.
This thing is terrifying. But after it gets its teeth fixed and starts talking, it's adorable
Still
as hell.
terrifying.
No, it's cute. I want to give it smooches on its
I
want
to drown it in a lake.
Like,
in that lake that it should have died in.
Oh my God, yeah. Because Naoki was just like underneath it. Like,
he was in the water and was like, and James was like, I hope he can breathe underwater. And then I was like, and then I looked and the beaker was just like face down in the water.
Yeah, it's almost dead.
It was great.
Do you think there'll be more beagers?
Yeah. Maybe not 10,000, but, you know.
Yeah, and they made up some... So, Exhaust says to, what's-his-face, the animal handler, goes, hey, man, if you use these recipes, you'll be able to make 10,000 beagas. And then he's like, awesome. And it's this space algae type thing and just regular old water. Feed it to them. But the bottle they have it in, one, it's green like a, I don't know, sour apple Jolly Rancher. But the bottle looks like it's dish soap. So it looks exactly like Dawn dish soap.
Yeah.
And I gotta ask, Nicole, what's your favorite flavor of dish soap?
Free and clear, baby.
All right, man. Nicole's into that organic stuff when it comes to putting it on her flesh.
Yeah, I'm trying to use less chemicals and stuff. It's not good for you.
But you're over there eating Swiss Miss? That's chemical full.
Yeah.
What's the most chemicals you think you've ever put inside your body?
What?
Like the most synthetic thing you've ever done. Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No.
Okay, me either. I do in my dreams, though.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm cool as hell in my dreams because I smoke cigarettes.
Secondhand smoke?
Oh, that's the most, yeah.
Just being in a house watching American Horror Story while 2 people next to me are just chain smoking.
Nice. Those people sound cool.
They were, and I thought they were, but you know, things happen, people change.
But seasons remain the same.
Of American Horror Story, they don't. They super change every year.
You are the quickest mind in this room today.
Are you calling yourself dumb?
No, I'm calling myself
calling yourself slow?
Yeah. Usually I'm like, But today I'm like, trying to keep up with you.
That's a lie. That's a lie and you know it.
Do I kiss my mother with this liar mouth?
Do you?
I absolutely don't. I go dead when my mom gives me hugs. I just go limp, and then she's like, I love you so much, and then she kisses me on the cheek, and I'm like, that's what I'm thinking. I don't actually do it.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, my mom's not a happy mom. She doesn't have good kids, doesn't have good grandkids, and she's not getting kisses from A and B.
And her one good kid just doesn't even want hugs.
What, Pat?
You!
I'm not the good kid. Louise is the good kid now.
Is she?
Yeah, when it comes to like being a daughter, I think she is. She
Okay.
sees mom more.
I mean, yeah, she's her only daughter. So, yeah, she would be the best daughter.
Well, no, the best kid.
Okay.
So she has a stepdaughter. It's weird how I have a stepsister that I've met like once.
Not really. Because your mom married Pat.
My senior year of high school.
Yeah, when you were like older.
I was old as hell,
So
guys.
you never lived in that house with them.
Yeah, I think I've only slept in that house once.
Exactly.
Hey guys, James in the edit for a quick clarification. My brother's name is Pat and my stepdad's name is Pat. Thought you guys might need to know that because I realized it's kind of confusing. Bye-bye now, back to the show. Well, before we went to, Oklahoma, no, Georgia? Is that where my brother lived?
And I would assume that you've never been to any like family, any of like Pat's families, like gatherings.
No, don't even go to my own family gatherings.
So, no, it's not weird.
Like, grandparents' funerals, I don't go to those. I'm afraid to leave the city.
I mean, right now, I don't even think you could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just because we don't have a car. So,
You can still use public transit.
I don't know if you can use Amtrak.
Oh, really? It seems like Amtrak would still be running just in like very small quantities.
Yeah, unless they just like cut the ticket, the number of people who can be on the train down.
Let's Google it.
I'm not sure.
Because I want to go back home so badly. I haven't seen my nephew Gygan in such a long time. I was about to use his real name.
You literally just said you wouldn't leave the house for a funeral.
Yeah, well, this is the opposite of a funeral. It's a friggin' birthday. He just turned 1. You ever heard of it? First birthdays?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, dang. You truly haven't heard of first birthdays until now?
Yeah.
You probably had one.
Because it's like, you're not going to remember that.
It's such a long time
It's not
ago.
for the kid. It's for the parents.
Yeah, well, how about those parents
It's
quit
for
being
the
selfish?
family.
It's for pictures that no one's ever going to read again.
Read?
Yeah, you read pictures. A picture reads 1,000 words.
I'm just watching.
What?
Someone who clearly was on cocaine, was like, Rachel was like, "Can I help you?" And
At
he
your
was
store?
just, yeah, and he was just like, "I'm just watching," and we were like, "What the fuck?" And then they just speed walked out of there.
Nice. Maybe they were just, trying to get their cardio in for the day.
No,
Actually, cocaine probably does give you good cardio because it makes your heart beat really fast. That's all cardio is get that heart rate up.
Okay. I was like, I don't think that's what cardio is, but all right.
Heart rate is up. You're doing it right. So also like eating a lot of food and being unhealthy.
Roller coaster.
Cardio.
Yeah.
A scary house.
Uh-huh.
Cardio.
Horror movies.
Cardio. A loved one screaming at you. Cardio. Actually, that makes my heart drop.
Oh,
So that's oh my God. When a family member yells at you, say, "You're literally killing me. My heart is about to stop. I'm not burning calories." What else gets your heart rate up? I guess running. That's cardio.
Terrifying balls of fur with weird looking hands.
And he had such cute little booties.
Why did it have those hands?
Because to grab things.
It doesn't grab the hands are made out of plastic. Like, they cannot be articulated
Yeah.
in any way. So it's like, why wouldn't you just sew the end shut so it just has furry nubs? or like furry paws instead of like sewing a fucking hand into the puppet.
But that's a suspension of disbelief. Okay, so when you watch a movie, everyone in, let's say, Royal Tenenbaums, everyone in that movie does poop. However, you don't see it. But you have to be like, okay, well, just because I'm not seeing them poop doesn't mean that in this world, no one poops. Everyone still poops.
Uh-huh.
So just like, hey, if you don't see someone use the hand, are you saying this is a Chekhov's hand over here? If you see the hand in the first act, you got to get it grabbing stuff in the last?
What?
Okay, Chekhov's gun. Do you know what that is?
No.
In a play, if a gun is introduced in the first act, it needs to be used by the end of the play. Like, it needs to go off.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
No, but that's why he has hands, because in the real world of this setting, he still needs to grab things. He needs to pick up a rock and just eat it like a corn cob.
Why can't it have paws instead?
I don't know. He still needs to pick. You can't pick up a corn cob with paws.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, if you mush it with one side onto the other and kind of do a balancing act, but you can't rotate it easily.
Okay, James.
Okay, let's see Franklin friggin' eat a corn on the cob. It'll get in his one fang. He'll say, oh, can you floss this for me?
You know what? You're right. Those hands that it has is not creepy or gross looking at all.
No, I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying.
It's necessary for the plot.
No, it's necessary for his existence.
Literally couldn't have made it look any cuter because any added cuteness to it would just be crazy.
Okay, well, a tarantula, you're not going to say like, why the fuck is it furry? They need that for life. Next thing okay, guys, if you ever hear,
what are you saying?
If you ever hear in the news, a rash I guess a rash of tarantula shavings at zoos is happening. Guess who it was? It was Nicole.
The shaving.
Oh, he's a Spider-Man too. He's a spider onion, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an onion who has spider legs. Ew.
Yeah,
why does he have those? Why does he have those spider legs? Because that's just how he was made.
Okay, but the purpose of this character is that it's supposed to be cute.
And not in the beginning, but at the end, he's so handsome.
No, it's not.
It's teeth. Like if a lady had that style of teeth, I'd be like, owie, wowie.
I'm concerned.
Just like women with like slightly like buck teeth.
I think you're standing too close to the microwave when you heat up Frank's food.
Women with buck teeth are attractive.
Cool. Now I'm self-conscious that I have buck teeth.
Oh my God. I'm not saying if you don't have buck teeth, how about you get the buck out of here? No, Nicole, you are perfect as is.
Buck teeth and all.
Quickest mind in the room. Oh my God. And women with buck breasts. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It's just like breasts that are like directly in the middle and like point out. They're all cleavage.
Again, making things sexual when they don't need to be.
Breasts are not sexual. They are necessities
you are talking
for
about
life.
How buck teeth are attractive.
Yeah.
And then said, oh, women with buck tits.
That's not real.
That's the best.
Buck breasts.
You're saying it turns you on. Therefore, it is sexual.
It's not real, though. That'd be like, oh man, a man with just I don't know, a buck butt. It's there. It's not real, Nicole. Buck butts don't count. They're not a thing. Laugh in the mic, you freak, Nick. Like, oh, I love a man with buck testicles. It's like where they're like kind of like they.
What are you saying? I'm saying that you're making things sexual, and you're saying that because buck teeth aren't real, I don't know. That's the argument.
You want to know what buck testicles are? You know...
You're saying that because they're not real, it's not sexual?
No, it means I'm not being sexual towards them.
What?
Yeah. Just like...
that makes no fucking sense.
Okay, just like... Who's a character I could put out here? Like Isabel from Animal Crossing, she's not sexual because she's not real, you know?
A lot of people who are into hentai would beg to differ.
Yeah, and I've seen some of them pics and they're sexual as fuck.
That's what hentai is.
Oh, hentai. It's art to me, not sexual. People who sexualize hentai, they're the problems. But me, an art connoisseur... If I want to see Tom Nook jack off into a koi pond, it's art. I'll hang it on my wall. But, okay, so buck, you know earlobes, how some earlobes are like conjoined like this?
Yeah.
Picture that, but for like the shaft to the testicles, that would be bucked balls, which isn't sexual. That's just life.
Didn't say it was.
Nicole was winking at me, though.
I was not.
The quickest eye in the room. Where are we at? Oh, man, Nicole, we got to start wrapping up. I haven't gotten to a single note.
Really?
Yeah, but you've gotten to all of them.
No, I didn't. I got through like 2.
Nicole, what was your first pet? Was it terrifying? I don't know. What was your first pet,
They sent this thing, this beager, in a box with a bunch of balloons attached to it like motherfucking Animal Crossing.
I have that written down too.
What would you do? I'm not going to finish it. Your face is way too excited.
No, finish it.
No.
Please finish it.
You're just going to be like, that was my note too.
Then say it, Nicole.
No,
okay.
You say it then.
What would you do if you opened up a balloon present that you shot down with a customized...
And it was a goddamn beager.
Yeah, I had that written down too. Oh my God, we're so simpatico. My neck itches.
I would fucking kill it.
You catch a bunch of fish, you keep it in your inventory. And then
I just
when...
give it to Blathers.
Oh, Blathers.
As a creature I found.
Blathers would be like, please, once it's skeleton, send it back to me. But for now, get it out of here. Oh, no, Blathers just like dips it in a sulfuric acid or something. Oh, my
God. I was saying to put it with the insects.
Oh, I forgot you. I forgot they're living. I thought like he does fossils. I haven't been to the other parts of the museum. I've only been to the fossil thing just to see what the heck it was looking like. And then I dipped out to sell my fossils instead of nerd-ass Blather saying, oh, just dripping at the mouth. He's thirsty wet. And he's like, can I please have those fossils?
What would you do?
This is what I would do. Catch a bunch of fish. Then, you know, when it says like, would you like to swap this because your inventory's full? I'd say, yes, please. And then I just throw it in the water.
Mm-hmm. I thought you loved him.
Is this a OG?
What do you mean?
From the beginning of the episode or the end of the episode?
I don't know.
If it's end of the episode, I'm keeping it, and
I guess it would have to be beginning.
I'll put it in Gail's doghouse.
All right.
And it just goes...
Put it in the recycling
Yeah, because it's going to start eating all our rocks, and we barely have any.
Just mail it to Tyler.
Can you craft like the boulders that you chomp?
What?
Can you? Okay, so you know the
what
the
would
boulders,
you craft them out of, James?
Smaller rocks. You can do that with like garden rocks. It just seems like, how come we only have 3 on our island?
We have like 5.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like enough. So much stuff is crafted with clay, iron, and rock. Why the fuck are there only 5? So I was thinking, hey, maybe just like you can plant trees to get more wood and fruit, maybe you can plant a stone.
I don't know.
Let us know, Nintendo of America.
I highly doubt it.
We're awaiting with breathed ears.
Speak for yourself.
It's how a relationship is. This has been a good episode, and we gonna keep it going, guys.
They try, like us, they try to quarantine the beager. I can't believe you didn't make any reference to quarantine.
What do you mean they quarantine it?
That's what they said. We need to quarantine it, put it in a cage.
Oh, right in the beginning, the Carranger say that?
Yeah.
I was probably writing a note.
Oh, okay.
about how cute this thing was.
And it was like, no, I don't care if everyone gets COVID.
You want to know what was super cool about this thing? Is it had a mohawk, a pink one too.
Uh-huh.
If I had this just like, Toei was like, oh my God, we love your show so much. We'll send you a prop. And they sent us this thing with nice teeth.
Absolutely not.
I'd be
You were
like,
talking about Five Nights at Freddy's earlier, and that's what that thing looks like.
but more handsome,
No.
adorable. Frank and him would become best friends.
No, I would train Frank to rip it apart like that mouse toy.
All of a sudden, Frank's cuddling that more than he cuddles you. And you go, no, Jempy.
It wouldn't happen.
I 100% guarantee you, even though it'll be in a airlocked box, so it gets preserved.
Naoki rock shames it.
Yeah, for eating stones.
Yeah.
So Naoki gives him, it's like, hey man, I got pickles, fish guts, and some Ciroc for ya. And then he's like, Ciroc? More like a rock. That's what I want.
And then he's like, oh, you fucking freak. You're not supposed to eat rocks. And then it's like, boom.
And then he's like, you're supposed to kick them with your tiny little booties.
Exactly.
He says, kick rocks, Naoki.
And then that whole scene of him as a dentist is just so absurd.
Yeah, and adorable.
No, if anything, it's like unsettling.
No, it's him helping his friend out.
He like pulls its teeth out.
Okay, how was it more terrifying with its teeth out than with the bad chompers?
Oh, I don't know. I do not know, but it was. Don't wave at me.
I'll wave at you as much as I want. And I'll kiss you.
Well, this episode's going to be perfect for people that love it when we banter.
Yeah, bicker.
Jesus.
Biga.
Which is 100% of the time because you say that I'm wrong.
I don't know.
About everything.
That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
See what I did there?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Okay, so Nicole, we see she asked this question after this scene where Naoki is back in the place in childhood, and he's asking a foster parent maybe? Because I thought he was an orphan.
I don't know. Adult?
Asking an adult, hey, I found this dog. Can we keep it? No. I found this rabbit. Can we keep it? No. I found this freaking turtle. This is perfect. Not a lot of maintenance. No. Then he shoves a snake through the door slot and says, can we keep this? And the mom's like, no. And then he is like, oh, gotta put them all in cardboard boxes to be divvied out to the neighborhood, but leaves them at a riverbank.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole was like, what? They'll drown. But no, Nicole, this is classic Moses Bible. These will be lifted up down the river when the tide rises up. And
I'm like so upset because I thought you had an actual fact to say.
These ain't rock facts. They're jam facts.
But no, they're not.
Are you saying the Bible is wrong? That Moses couldn't have been a dog, rabbit, turtle, cat, snake hybrid?
No, I'm saying the reason why he put those animals there isn't because of Moses.
He might have read the Bible and said, yeah, this is what you do when you want to get rid of a baby. All these things is babies. Puppy's just another word for baby in a different language.
Yeah, and then all the plague came, all because he couldn't have a pet.
And the plague was the biga.
Mm-hmm.
It was about to eat all the stone in the world. The world is made out of stone. Can bigas eat magma?
It said concrete.
Okay.
But then again, it ate that chain.
I think it just bit through the chain and was like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah.
Kind of like plastic,
Never break the chain.
You can bite through plastic, but you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Or like a popsicle would.
Uh-huh.
But this brings up an excellent point. Do bigas, when they do make doo-doos, is it just like a solid stone? Are they or does it get processed like animal poop?
'Cause it's from outer space. It probably, I don't know, has some weird space organ that breaks it down, and it doesn't poop at all.
Oh, okay, dang. That means they're just eating all the stone and it doesn't get replenished. That's bad.
Yeah.
Because, you eat a cow, you can replenish the cow.
That's why it's so hungry all the time.
Dang.
Did you see how much it ate?
It was feasting on rock upon rock, pebbles even. You've heard
Also,
of Fruity Pebbles, but Pebbles?
How would Exhaust know that the beagers would just eat the pillar parts?
I think, he was demanding and then shocking them.
Oh, right.
Which this is, because of that, this is the darkest Carranger episode ever, because there's a scene that is just a sidewalk littered with dead beagers.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It was fucking dark.
That's all my notes.
Same.
What you got to plug then, my lug?
I have to plug darlinghomebody.com. Darling Homebody on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Go to patreon.com for monthly sticker magnet and giveaway.
Patreon.com/Darling Homebody.
Yep. And I opened up, you can buy t-shirts on threadless.com.
/ or just search Darling Homebody.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start linking that in the ep description.
Okay, cool.
And they're adorable animals that she's got, guys. You've seen them on Twitter. You've seen them on Instagram. Now you can see them in the mirror on your shirt.
It's true.
But guys, if you'd like to find out information about my other podcasts, such as This Movie's Gay, What the Hellmouth, or Hit It and Critic, go over to mlmpod.com. Also, I have an album coming out tomorrow. Please, I'll probably do a pinned tweet talking about it today. At the time of this release, May 1st is when it comes out. Marshland Monsters, podcast raps, the pro verses. You can get it for pre-order right now on Amazon, Apple Music, or iTunes and Google Play, but it'll be everywhere on the 1st, even Spotify. Oh yeah. Then, guys, go over to patreon.com/MLMpod to hear other podcasts that we do that are Patreon exclusive, such as Nicole's podcast, Engaged with Nicolas Cage, which episode 2 of that comes out tomorrow on May 1st.
Yeah.
The Toku Reading Corner, where Nicole is reading tokusatsu fan fiction.
Yeah.
And then Talking About Beyblade. That's my podcast, where you're also the host, listener, where we're talking about the first season of Beyblade and so much more. Again, patreon.com/MLMpod. Oh, and then go over to YouTube, search Mostly Speaking Sentai. We're doing live streams. We did that pinball one for Power Rangers. And I think every Sunday I'm going to try and do a Power Rangers or Super Sentai game just to get the community coming over here and getting involved.
Yeah.
And speaking of our Patreon, if you're a $10 or above patron, you guys will get these awesome little shout-out stories where I'm putting you in the Carranger universe. So, like every single week, let's get into this. First, we have Steve F., a.k.a. Hit People Guy, the most generous man in the world. After seeing the unjust treatment of the Biga populace and knowing how a perfect smile can improve quality of life tenfold, he knew something had to be done. So, he started his new charity, Smile Fang, where for only $200 donated by generous listeners like you, a group of licensed practitioners will turn a Biga's chompers from glib to glamorous. I can't wait to receive my donor's postcard with pictures of hundreds of furry woodland-type creatures with mouths full of healthy human teeth. Next up, Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, the rightful Red Racer, humbly watching his team succeed from the shadows, and to be honest, that's where he stayed this week because that horrifying Chuck E. Cheese madball is Creek Neck ladies level terrifying. He stayed in bed all day with the sheets covering his head like he just saw a crying armless baby with a 180'd head crawling on the ceiling. And don't even get me going on the baby's mouth full of human teeth. Don't worry though, Eric, you're still the strongest person we know and we totally don't blame you for being scared of that monstrosity. Luckily, it's gone and you never have to lay shattered eyes on it again. Oh shoot, wait. I forgot I donated money to Smile Fang in your name, Eric. Don't check your mail. I repeat, do not check your mail. Next on the docket is C, the Carranger's biggest fan. After seeing the blue racer out and about so publicly with his new pet Bega, C realized no celebrity is complete without a fur baby by their side, especially celebrities as big as the Carranger. So, like any dedicated journalist, she hit the pavement for research and came back with articles of evidence, starting with the red racer himself, Kyosuke. As a man wanting to go fast, it's obvious he would have a greyhound by his side, but what you forget is that Kyosuke is a test driver of things that are fast, so of course, his best friend is Rocky, a chubby tanuki who jockeys champion hounds across the world. Now to our yellow racer Natsumi. She's under the hood and needs help grabbing tools, so it makes perfect sense that she paired up with the best grabbers in the world. Baby sloths. She's got a gang of them to hand her wrenches under the hood, and after work they all head to karaoke to sing 5-part pentatonic harmonies. Next, our pretty in pink racer Yoko has housebroken, cage-trained former Brat Pack actor Anthony Michael Hall. And finally, Minoru. Every single night he falls asleep snuggled up to the warm embrace of a ding-dang rock with googly eyes, and this rock is googly eyeing me up and down. Oh boy, that sure is some top-notch investigative journalism, see? And finally, Alex Z, aka The Waz. As new manager of Pegasus Auto, she's always looking to make the workplace not just somewhere our Carranger make a living, but a place they enjoy going to every single day. So, starting this week, she gave the okay on having an office dog. Studies show 97% of workers are more calm and relaxed at work when there's a handsome dog there to pet. Well, the other 3% are deathly allergic, but they say they would be relaxed if their throats weren't closing in on themselves. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the rule books that say an office dog can't be a frightening beast Five Nights at Freddy's rejected for turning their ESRB rating from a T for teen to an A for adults because it was sending younger viewers into fear-induced psychosis. Fingers crossed someone leaves a door open and this thing runs away, Waz. Ooh, and that is it for us today. Thank you again to our patrons, every single one of them. You can also be one if you'd like, if you're not already. But like I've said in the beginning, my name was James.
I'm Nicole.
And we've been Mostly Speaking Sentai. Bye-bye now.
Sean, what is the scariest thing you has ever seen?
Probably a mouse skeleton. And I tell you why. Because a skeleton is bad enough, but if it's small as a mouse, it could be literally anywhere.
Fresh is what I produce, so I'm spitting cellophane raps. Call me Alan Powers, cause I'm getting hella brain jack. Tearing up novellas as I tell you, read the whole book. We been cool to getting good to get back what the motor. Skeeters beating bars, leave these skeezers seeing stars. It's an ease to leave you scarred on your knees, wheezing hard. I'm scary, not like Gary, but a mouse that is a skeleton. My fan base is empty like this house that I am yelling in. Funny on the mic, yes, the podcast raps. Money before life, bless the god NASDAQ. How body shoddy rappers who exploded with some trash raps. Cut up, stuffed in trash bags and loaded in the hatchback. Follow me on Snapchat at Ruling Over Peak Upon. Check my Snap story where I'm drooling as I eat your mom. Underground rap is the shit that I was bred up on. I'm terrorizing everyone, a general of the Predacons.
At least if a skeleton is in a room with me, I know that. Well, I can leave, but I might go to bed and then a mouse skeleton could be inside my pillow, eat its way out, and then eat my brains.
I'm searching for the merchant and it's serving Adam Sky. It's urgent to the virgin that a fervent spasm stops. I'm a surgeon of the serpent who's observing plasm clot. Searching certain currents till this fervent spasm stops. Got some mobile fiber, bro, just lose it. This is good rock and roll music. Got you glued into this beating verbal bruising. I'm saying so much stupid shit like skeeting in your suit, kid. I need to quit rapping, time is ticking on my bio clock. Got iron balls for your anemic linking on the hypo shot. Spitting fire flames that are sizzling cause this pyro's hot. Fucking it.
lucky. So in that way, probably a mouse skeleton.
And you saw this?
I've seen one, yeah.
What happened?
Oh, well, I don't necessarily want to tell the whole story, but I'm gonna beat out some of the temp poles for you. Victor Garber and me aren't friends anymore.
Beep, 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 beep.
I found a Power Rangers racing game we can play. It's just Mario Kart, but Power Rangers.
Sounds great.
Super Mario, like from Super Nintendo.
Okay.
So a little not as great. Okay.
Probably better than the Muppets.
Oh, yeah, probably. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCullum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.